The aspiring leader of the People's National Congress Reform, PNCR, Aubrey Norton, told media operatives recently that the proposed amendments to the Act is an attempt by the PPPC administration to rig the next elections and that he intends to mobilize the Guyanese people to stand firm against such proposed amendments.
We have to mobilize the Guyanese people against them. That is not something we can accept a simple majority.
Meanwhile, the Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandlall, rubbished those claims by Norton while appearing as a guest on a local radio program.
That the division of Region 4 into sub-districts, one and all the other proposed amendments, none of them are intended to give any political party an electoral advantage.
A draft of the proposed amendments to the Representation of the People's Act was recently distributed to members of the media and other stakeholders by the Office of the Attorney General. One of the proposed amendments to the Act include the insertion of a new section, 6A, which suggests that polling district region number 4 or the Demerara-Mahaika region shall be divided into 4 polling sub-districts: the East Bank Demerara Sub-District, North Georgetown Sub-District, South Georgetown Sub-District, and the East Coast Demerara Sub-District. Norton attempted to explain to members of the media how that particular section is intended to work in the PPPC's favor in the upcoming regional and general elections.
If you make it into 4 different entities, right away it will become seats in Parliament. You agree? Because every region has to have a certain amount of seats representing the region.
The Attorney General mocked the aspiring leader's contentions, citing that they lack intelligence, while also asserting that the allocation of seats in Parliament, even with the division of the Region 4 district, remain the same.
You still have one district, and the seats that are allocatable based upon votes cast remain the same for that one district. So Mr. Norton's contention is completely misconceived and, as I said, vacuous.
Meanwhile, leader of the Alliance for Change, Khemraj Ramjattan, has also weighed in on the matter, explaining that the Elections Commission, GCOM, is already empowered by law to subdivide any region so as to ensure the efficacy of its work. Therefore, implementing the proposed change is really a moot issue. Senior Counsel Timothy Jonas from the A New and United Ghana Party, ANUG, posited that such a move could reduce the transparency of the process, while he alluded to the fact that the issue with the 2020 election was never with the region, but rather the returning officer. He is calling for a much simpler process, therefore, which is suitable to all Guyanese. Wendell Badrie for the HGP Nightly News.